All right, reportedly, LaMelo Ball has spun LeVar Ball and Big Baller Brand to join Puma. I think they knew that was coming. Even LeVar did when LaMelo signed a deal or management deal with Jay-Z and Rock Nation. Let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Share the video. Check out the NBA Talk playlist for more videos like this. And am I surprised? I'm not surprised at all. When he went to Rock Nation, I'm pretty sure he was going to try to get LaMelo to go with Puma. And that was part of the deal. I think Jay-Z has some type of job at Puma as well, too. Some of the Puma sneakers, as far as hooping, they got a long way to go. I seen some good-looking hooping Puma sneakers the other day. But as far as, building a brand to compete with Nike, Jordan, Adidas, and Reeboks, and whoever else hot out there, they got to do a better job as far as innovation. Them shoes look like some shit Dr. J was wearing 30 years, 40 years ago. So, what I don't understand is if they tired of remaking shoes, as far as the remake being a new original and bringing Barclays and all that back, why don't they hire people on the street, from off the street? Have a contest and see who can design the best Puma shoes. Because Puma need a lot of help in the innovation of design and keeping up with the 96 Air Maxes and keeping up with the Charles Barkley and the gloves and the old Pippins and the pennies. They need to write their own history, but Lamar, I don't see nobody really rocking no Puma hooping shoes. Now, a lot of the 3/4 and low tops and stuff of that nature, a lot of people love those shoes, and those are nice, and it's Rihanna Puma shoes. But Puma got to find some way to break in as a basketball brand. And first, you got to have a cool look. You have to have the sneaker innovation. As far as you got to bring something different as far as performance enhancing basketball shoe. Because when players wear those shoes on the court, it look like they 3 or 4 steps away from hurting their ankle. But for LaMelo, it must have been a good deal. I know a big sneaker company was offering him a lot of money and offering him a private plane and all that stuff, and that was being reported at his time in Australia. But I think Jay-Z knows what's best, and at the end of the day, I don't think LaMelo gonna care about what the shoe looked like off the rip, because Kobe didn't care what his first shoe looked like, and it was utter garbage. But it's all about the cash, and I'm pretty sure LeVar gave him his blessings when he signed the Rock Nation. They knew what the vision was, shoe, commercial wise, and pretty much trying to make LaMelo and D'Angelo and Lonzo a brand name, in the entertainment world. But I know LeVar Ball hurting, but he just didn't have the means to really put together a true independent shoe company. And you don't see a lot of independent shoe companies out there being put together. You see independent movies, you see independent musicians, but you don't see independent shoe companies because it's too hard to do unless you're going to handcraft shoes yourself. And one of the reasons, and those are good things to do, is handcraft yourself or have a company nearby to handcraft them, but they have to be limited. So it's only a limited quantity. Good things about making them limited, they are limited edition shoe, but they got to be a good looking shoe. You can't just go do the same thing that Nike doing and throw a big 3 B's on there. You got to do something new. You got to be a step ahead of the game. Too many people want to create shoes that look like Nike or Adidas or Reebok. Sometimes you got to look into the future and create something different. And that's one of the reasons Big Baller Brand, they lost. They didn't have the company to build the shoe the way they need to be built. They didn't have the distribution of the shoe. So they should have made it a limited edition shoes, but they didn't really have a look for people to really buy into the shoe. And then the shoe was just, cheaply threw together. So I knew LaMelo would probably be the first one to kind of do his own thing. He a smart kid. And he seemed like he the only one that would challenge LeVar Ball as well. So it's good to see him join Puma. Obviously, I heard Nike ain't really being the big player as far as signing players. They got so many athletes from Kyrie Irving, KD, LeBron James, Giannis. They just brought him on with last year. So it's hard. It's hard. It's a little tight for them already. They already got their company. And then they subsidiaries like Michael Jordan. He got Blake, Kemba, Russell Westbrook, and some of them guys over there already. So, really, your best bet is to probably go with a Puma and build your own brand. But, Reebok did some good things with this James Harden and Allen Iverson shoe. So, Reebok kind of got an idea, where they need to go as well, too. But a lot of these dudes don't have original shoes. Adidas been living off the shell toes and top tens since the beginning of time. So it's time for these shoe companies to hit the streets. I would do contests to see who can create the best shoe design, and I would bring them on. That could change somebody's life, and that could change the trajectory of their company right now. But, hey, let me know what you guys think about LaMelo Ball leaving Big Baller Brand, LeVar Ball, and, signing with Puma, doing what his manager, Rock Nation, aka Jay-Z, wanted him to do. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. Also, you can find me on Facebook group is in the description as well. Want to make a donation? Cash App CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Best way to donate is to share the video and check out my other channel, Motor City Sports Talk, right here on YouTube. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. We gone.